When you look at financial services in general, how they will be transformed but also disrupted, if you look at AI and private markets, where will the biggest transformation come from?
So I think both are going to be transformational. And frankly, financial leaders, we're all going to have to win at both of them. Here's how we're thinking about it. On the AI front, it's probably the biggest shift, but it's in the longer term. We're just beginning to unleash the potential in AI at the moment. But it will be the rewiring of a lot of the global economy. It will be of financial services. And I think on AI, we can see it in three different areas. The one that's more immediate, which is the operational benefits we're getting. As we're replacing manual tasks, we're able to move data at greater speed. We're able to find anomalies faster. So the operational side, I think we're all beginning to see bottom line benefits. You have the revenue side. The one that's exciting immediately is personalization. People don't always say, oh, financial services, empathy. I think this is our opportunity to make some of the changes there. But it will change business models. It will change revenue models. I don't think we quite know how yet. And then you've got the risk dimension. And that's one where it's going to enable us to manage risk better, but it's also going to create new ones. And the bottom line for us all on AI is not whether it's going to happen, it's how thoughtfully and well do we execute it in our businesses. Private credit, that one is happening pretty quickly right now. We've got to decide, is this a tug of war or a team sport in private credit as banks? It's usually more fun to play in a team sport. But there's some areas where there's a zero-sum game. There's other areas where it's the benefit of both. Right now, it's not a huge part of the business model, but the inflection point is where private credit and AI meet. And I think that's what we're seeing in particular in the Kingdom. Is how is the AI infrastructure getting built out? How are we going to finance some of the models that are out there? What's happening to the power equation? And this is where it's not easy. This is not cooker-cutting finance. So banks play an important role in structuring, as I'm sure you'll hear from all of us, different deals we're working on. And private credit is an important part of the equation. The world needs both of us. So let's try and make this more of a team sport and as big a pie as possible. Let's not be complacent. There's going to be winners and losers.
I like the way you put it. Is it a team sport or not? Venkat, what's your take on private markets, but also AI? Because AI could accelerate really quickly.
As always, it's hard to follow Jane because she just said all the good things. But I do think on AI, just to add first, it represents obviously a great general purpose technology which can have a transformative effect, not only in how we run ourselves, but how we present ourselves to our customers with empathy, hopefully. Equally, when we think about our workforce and our colleagues, it is an opportunity and a risk. It's an opportunity to create a much more dynamic, enabled, empowered workforce and help it manage the transition because some jobs will transition. It's a risk because if you don't pay attention to it, then you can end up with divisions in the workforce and more disruption than you'd like. On private credit, at one level, this is something that banks have been doing all the time. And when we think about a definition, at least the definition I like to use, is that it's credit that does not come through banks and does not come through the public markets. But it comes through lots of recognized players, insurance companies, asset managers directly, including what we call the private credit funds. And I think it should be a team sport. I think there are some things banks will not find it appropriate to do under their capitalization rules. Others should do it because the world needs the credit. And banks should work with them, either by financing them or even working jointly directly. But that's the best way to get credit into the economy.